it's Holly here from Your Past is a Gift. Okay, so we were talking about in the previous video that sometimes we grow up and the adults around us, the parents or whoever's raising us, okay, has brought us into the world and they're raising us, they're taking care of us the best they can to their ability. Always understand that, to their ability. They're doing the best they can. No matter how horrible your childhood has been and you look back on it and you think, really? Really? You're telling me that was the best they could do? But you have to understand that they've already been through that. And to them, that's normal. No matter what you've been through, no matter how traumatic or ugly or painful the experience has been, to them, that's normal. That's what they grew up with, the people that raised you. So, what I put to you today is the following, okay? You were born full of love to give and to receive, full of it. You have a heart full of love, okay? Now, just because these adults around you didn't know how to receive your love and they didn't know how to give you their love, they didn't know. You have to accept that. They didn't know how. We're not all born with that tool. It's something that's taught to us. And if you don't have that, you don't know that that's what we're here for. You don't know that because no one's told you that or no one's shown you the way. So you have to understand that that's okay. They did the best they could. That's okay. But you're here now. And you have a heart still full of love. It hasn't gone anywhere. It's still in there. And that's why so many people end up with heart disease and heart attacks and heart problems, heart failures. They're not using it. They're not using it for the purpose that it was created. The heart. To love. So even though those people around you couldn't give it to you, there's no reason. There is no reason. And let me say that one more time. There is no real reason why you can't give your love to somebody today. There are millions and billions of people out there, lonely, depressed, thinking about committing suicide. They feel that they have nobody. And maybe you are one of these people listening to this video today. Okay? There's no point sitting there and thinking, why couldn't they love me? Because that's where the depression and the suicide and the sadness comes from. Why couldn't they love me? What's wrong with me? I have friends and their parents love them. Or it looks like, yeah. But let's not talk about, because we're comparing then, and it may not be what it looks like, okay? But maybe you're thinking those thoughts. My parents' mum's great. She does all these things for her and she loves her and she shows her love and affection all the time. Why couldn't my mum do the same? Or my dad, why couldn't he treat me like that? Why was I not wanted? Because there's a lot of people feel that way out in the world. And so you're left with this heart full of love and you don't know what to do with it. So it's up to you to reach out. Reach out. Reach out. Find someone just like you. Because there are millions of people out there. Millions. Lonely, depressed, sad, thinking of suicide because they feel they're worthless. They feel they have no place in the world. They feel, what's the point? What's the point of getting up in the morning? What's the point of doing anything really? Because nobody cares. Nobody cares. What's the point? You are the point. Once you shift your thinking from feeling that you're not good enough in some way, once you realize your place in the world, you'll shift. You'll start to look for someone to give your love to. And I'm not talking about a life partner, a soul partner, or whatever you want to call someone that you would marry and have children with and all those beautiful things. But love can be for a friend, and you could be friends till the end. You know, love could be for someone that you have so much in common with, and you support each other, and you hold each other up, and you give each other your love. You understand each other. You have so much in common that you connect and you become whole together, because you're finally giving your love to someone. It's not all bottled up. It was never meant to be all bottled up and not, you know, packed away and you don't do anything with it. It's never meant to be that way. Love is meant to be given, always. And when we're not giving it, when we're not receiving it, that's where the sadness comes in. And we feel alone in the world. We feel disconnected. We're not using the most important tool that we've been given in our life. That love. It's the most important thing that's been given to you. So find ways. Join a group with common interests. So I said, focus on something that you've got a common interest. You like that. You'll find others that are doing the same. And then you have a group of you and you connect. And you start focusing on something else, on sharing other stories. You know, learning things together, doing things together, growing together. So think about that today. Because I went on Reddit and I just going through the depression pages and the suicide pages, and there's so many people out there. So many people that talk about they don't want to get up in the morning, and what's the point? What's the point? We are here. Right now, we're here. This is the point. You have a choice in every moment. You have a choice to reach out. So in the next video, I'm going to talk about moments that I've had, you know, watching kindness, people doing a kindness or not a kindness, and how beautiful that looks. You know, when someone does something with love for another person, that's where you shine. And that's what we're here for. As long as you keep focusing on you're not good enough, on your differences to everyone else, you're not looking at how to connect to others. You're not looking at interacting with your world, experiencing your life. And that's what we're here for. All right, my darlings. I love you guys. Remember to click like and subscribe below so you don't miss any of the messages. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.